All right, what's up, y'all? So, all this dang excitement today, uh, I remember that there was, in fact, a game on Sunday. So, let's go ahead and talk about that. Some things we learned from our Week 8 matchup against the Houston Texans. As you all know, the Rams went ahead, traveled to Houston, took on the Houston Texans, and the Houston Texans are in a bit of a rebuild right now. So, as a result, we went ahead and beat the brakes off this team. It was not close at all. It was 38 to nothing at one point in the third quarter when Sean decided to pull all the starters, and basically the whole fourth quarter was just our backups playing, and they scored like 22 points. So it was a good win. It was a good relaxing win. I was a little under the weather, so it was nice to not be stressing out with a nail biter and just kind of watching the Rams just handle their business. So it was nice. So let's go ahead, get into it. Von Miller also, y'all know Von Miller, right? Von Miller is now a member of this team. So yeah, that happened. So I'm still riding high from that. So there's our guy Ernest Jones. I just knew there was no way our current linebacking core was going to keep this young man off the field. I knew he was going to be starting for us at some point, and he is now. So, and he had a pretty good game. So we'll talk about him here in a second. As you can see, we the okay. So Monday morning, the Rams went ahead and demolished the Houston Texans. All right, and they scored some points at the end. And as we know, the trade for Von Miller happened. So now we have Aaron Donald, Von Miller, and Jalen Ramsey on the same team, which is nuts. I I'm really trying to contain myself because I'm still pretty excited. Okay, pretty excited for Sunday night. It is. It feels like a rebirth, kinda. It's gonna be nuts. Hopefully, this defense gets taken to the next level. So, defense has not been as good as last year, sure, but the addition of Miller may help get them back on track to the 2020 form and elevate the defensive line to places it has not seen yet. So, excuse me, the Rams' defensive line is playing lights out and it's about to get even better. Hold on a second. So our defensive line was good against the Texans. It was the Texans, so let's take that with a grain of salt. Let's remember, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Houston. I'm just saying you guys are in a bit of a rebuild. So, it is what it is. You guys, it's not really the most talented roster. It is, trust me, as a Rams fan, I know about watching a terrible football team on the field week in and week out. Oh, I know. Trust me. I watched this team for many years, and only recently did the Rams start playing good again. So I feel for y'all, Houston. But as a result, our D line played quite well. Let's see here. Where is it? Let's see. Leonard Floyd, our defensive end, had 2 sacks on the day. Did very well. Our man Aaron Donald had 1.5. Okay, not bad considering he's double, triple teamed every play. And the entire unit as a whole finished with 5 sacks against the Houston Texans. Okay, and currently, LA we rank second in sacks per game. So out of all 32 teams, we rank number two in the league in sacks. Then we went ahead and made a trade for this man right here, Von Miller. I'm sure y'all know who he is. 8-time Pro Bowler, defensive end, arguably one of the best defensive ends in the league. He is on the older side. Maybe not as talented as he was back in his prime. But you know what? I'm sure he still has some bite to him, and he's going to contribute to our D line that ranks second in sacks. So, really trying not to go off on a tangent because I am super, super stoked and super, super excited for this. Okay. Davis Mills was the quarterback of Houston, and he got completely annihilated the whole game. I mean, he threw under. Let's see. Oh no, he did throw over 100 yards. Okay, but it was in garbage time. All right. So this D line's gonna be stacked. Yup, yup. It's gonna be crazy. God, this is gonna be so. Oh my God, I'm so. This is gonna be so crazy, y'all. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for Sunday night. Let's see. Rams will be fine without Deshaun Jackson. Yeah, yeah, we'll be fine. We just couldn't get him on the field. You know, Van Jefferson pretty much stole his spot. Uh, Still a bit salty that Sean couldn't figure out a way to get him on the field. Even more salty that the erratic decision making to sign him, spend money on another wide receiver that we did not need, Sean, when we had other holes on the roster. And now we're in a situation where I don't know. You tell everybody we're going to trade him, and you say publicly you're going to mutually part ways. So everyone knows he's going to leave. So why would they trade for him? They're just going to wait for us to release him now. So I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully we get something for him, but we'll see. I do appreciate his professionalism and not making a big stink out of this in the media. So I appreciate that, Sean. I know. I mean, Deshaun, man, we just got Von Miller. You sure you want to leave? I mean, that's my question. Are you sure you want to leave, Deshaun? Because we're going to make a run. Are we going to get it? I don't know. I don't know. But the chips are in. We push the chips in the middle of the table. Don't you want to be a part of that? I understand you want to have some playing time, but damn, I mean, you never know, man. Somebody could get hurt. Don't you want to be on this team? But evidently he doesn't, and I can respect that. Van Jefferson, I mean, he's just playing out of his mind, so there's no way we're gonna bench him right now. So it is what it is. Special teams, we need help quick. Oh, yeah, I have not forgot about y'all. Okay, there has been a lot of craziness the past couple weeks, and it's been a little nuts, but I have not forgot about y'all. Okay, special teams has been completely unacceptable. All right, y'all let Detroit pull off 2 fake punts and an onside kick on y'all. That is completely unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. Y'all need to. Y'all need to get better. It's did Houston get us onside kick? Am I reading this right? Even though it was a blowout by the second quarter, Houston found momentum in the fourth that led to 3 touchdowns in the last 8 minutes of the game. The scores did not mean much in a quarter where mostly reserves were on the field, but a successful onside kick. Yeah, see, again, completely unacceptable. How are you gonna let onside kicks get converted on you in multiple weeks in a row? Yeah, D. Camillus, I thought you were supposed to be good, man. Y'all need to get it together. Get it together, special teams. Get it together. I don't know what the hell's going on. Y'all need to get it together. That is completely unacceptable. Let's see. Young talent steps up on both sides of the ball. I don't want to go into a rant because I'm in a very good mood because our D line is now stacked with Von Miller, so I'm not going to dwell on this right now, but I'm going to return to it You better bet your bottom dollar I'm going to return to y'all special teams. Y'all need to get it together. It's your effort, your play is completely unacceptable. All right, I'm gonna move on now. I'm in a good mood. I don't want to get into a rant. Y'all need to get it together. Get it together. Oh, and Tutu, are we gonna talk about Tutu? Not in this video, but we will. Oh, okay. Moving on. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood right now. Young talent steps up on both sides of the ball. All right. So after sending Kenny Young to the Broncos, this was Ernest Jones' first start, and he proved that he. Okay, I butchered that. So this past week there were hopes that trade meant that development of rookie linebacker Ernest Jones, someone who I said was going to be starting at some point in the season. I think that was relatively obvious because linebacker was a weak spot. Ernest played very well in college, so it was only a matter of time before he saw the field. So you know what I mean. And Jones was our lead tackler on Sunday. He had 9 combined tackles. 9. He also had a tackle for loss, 2 quarterback hits, a shared sack, and an interception that he returned 19 yards. The game could have not gone any better for him, albeit a hand to the face penalty that he committed did negate one of the most athletic interceptions I think I have ever seen. Given the score, I think we can forgive him. This is just okay. I'm gonna risk it. No, I'm not. I'm not. Sorry, y'all. But Ernest had a very good game. Very, very proud of him for sure. Let's see. Other young players, we had Ben Schwarnick, rookie wide receiver, got some playing time. He looked good. He had 3 catches, but he had 30 yards. Second reception got a glimpse of his ability when he ran through a tackle. Okay. Picked up a key third down. Schwarnick may have earned himself a couple more opportunities as the season progresses. So Schwarnick will probably replace Deshaun Jackson as that 4th wide receiver. I liked what I saw. He looks good. Aside from Atwell, the Rams are beginning to see some real contributions from their rookies. Their development is key to getting deep into the playoffs come January. And thus far, they look pretty good. I would agree. So, overall, dominant win. I liked what I saw from the majority of the team. There was some things I did not like. Tutu Atwell, special teams, to name a few. But overall, I thought Matthew played great as always. Thank the Lord we got him. And yeah, man, Van Jefferson looked great. Ernest Jones looked great. Team's looking good. We got some things we got to improve on, but for the most part, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. So I'm gonna cut it off here. I will catch you guys on the next one, and as always, go Rams.